Josh, I guess just for you, what has the last week been like, and what did you feel like getting your first start?
Last week's really just been preparation in terms of just the Wichita State game, the Tulsa game. It's just, before the game, all the parts leading up to it are almost just as important as the 40 minutes we play. I'm learning the preparation, just mentally watching film, really like visualizing the game when you're in practice, when you're going over these scouts, and everything's just important. It's just been unbelievable feeling to, really help my team win.
This is for either one of you guys. Coach was just in here and said he's just happy to get out of here with a win. It seemed like a very short post game. I don't know if he's ever had a post game that short. What was his address to you guys? What he said to you guys?
Like you said, just getting a win. I feel like it was a tough little win at the end. They kind of came back at the end and made it a tougher game than what it should have been. But like you say, he just said we were just glad to get the win, and we're just on to the next one now as long as we get the win.
Did you get a sense from him that he's like...
Yeah, of course, because it's like we kind of took this game personal going into it because, myself, we were 1-3 against Tulsa since I've been here. So it's like coming off those losses, those 3 losses in a row to them, it's tough, and I know it's tough on him because he's so passionate on winning. So it's like coming into this game, he kind of wanted to make more of a statement as far as the score-wise and our mistakes. We kind of did a lot of mental mistakes and self-inflicted wounds, like he says all the time, that just kind of helped them just come back into the game easier than what it should have been. And, he sees everything. It's not a play that he won't miss. So if something upsets him or that something we did wrong, he's going to have that in his head, and he's going to think about it and just want to fix that just for us to be great. So he's definitely, I feel like he's upset a little bit about the way that we came out at the end and really just played the whole game because he really felt like we were better than 3 points better than this team.
Lester, what do you think the biggest difference was tonight as opposed to some of those losses you've taken in your career to Tulsa?
We didn't come out the way we should have. They came out 10-0 on our floor. So that off the bat kind of made Coach a little upset because it's like we're here, the fans are here. We're supposed to kind of get the fans involved and make the atmosphere just kind of give us that little boost for us to go on the run. And with them coming out 10-0, it just kind of, we just started the game off wrong on the wrong note, but we kind of picked it up, went on a 15-0 run, and started to figure it out a little bit. But then, like I said, towards the end of the game, we kind of just gave them, it was just easy mental mistakes that we gave them and just little slip-ups that we shouldn't have gave them up and really should have beat them by more than what we beat them by.
Josh, these last couple of games have been pretty impressive for you. You've done a lot in these couple of 11 rebounds today, 15 points against Wichita. Some highlight dunks and things like that. Like, what do you? You had some assists today that were really impressive. Like off the double team, under the basket with a short shot clock. Like, what do you get the most juice out of?
Any play I can do to help my team, really. I feel like to understand my game, you have to understand the type of person I am. I don't really ever like talking about myself because I feel like 80% of people don't like talking about themselves. It's seen as like kind of self-centered, but I'd say like I'm always just like looking out for other people. I'm a really empathetic person, and I understand how emotions are in the game of basketball. You score, you get happy, you get scored on, you get unhappy, and my game is really just all about making a team better. I've never really been like good at playing one-on-one. I play one-on-one and lose the people I feel like I'm way better than. But, then you play in a 5-on-5 setting, it's like my team's smoking their team because, it's just I'm having, way more of an impact. So it's really just whatever position I am. I feel like I help a team, get better. When I'm on the bench, I'm always trying to have the most energy. I think Connor might beat me at times, I'll admit. But, I feel like there's times where I'll beat Connor on the energy aspect. So in terms of just like what I get the most juice out of, it's anything. If I score in a big moment, my team needed it, I feel happy. If I get the ball to the next guy, he scores, I'm happy. I pass to an assist, I feel happy. The way I see it, I scored 67 points today. Every time the team scores, I score. And that's just how I see it. I try to have the most energy every time a good play happens. So I feel like I showed that tonight.
You say you understand the emotion of the game. Do you understand where Coach Hardaway is coming from with his emotion after this game?
Personally, I feel like we disappointed him in the sense that, I mean, I'm a freshman, so I haven't really been here for the rivalry with Tulsa, but I do, kind of comprehend the history we have with them, and I understand that this was supposed to be a statement game, and when you're up 18, with 15 minutes left in the game, you're supposed to, blow them out by 30 and be like, yo, this is what we got now, like, bump that past stuff, like, we're here now, we can do it too. So I feel like Coach is pretty unhappy with the way it ended in terms of, it's not the statement he wanted to make. Or just a game like that, you're supposed to blow them out by 40 and be like, yeah, we can do it too, And I feel like he felt that, we just didn't really accomplish the job we should have. But I mean, it's a +1 in the win column, so it's good anyway.
Josh, after the Wichita State game, Penny said you guys have been spending more time together. You've been coming up, watching a lot more film. How did that kind of help you kind of just settle in and kind of, I guess, find more confidence and find more comfortability out there?
I'd say it's like the equivalent of, having a cheat sheet before a test, The more you learn before a game, the more you just comprehend the other team, their tendencies, what they, want to do, what they're trying to get into, how they play. And, going up there, like almost like every day, just to learn, even with if it's Coach Hardaway, Coach Brown, Coach Taubert, just to go up there and learn. I mean, it's something I feel like is essential. I feel like, yeah, Coach Sheet, but he's not here right now. Nah, Sheet knows, like, I'll go up to him, but yeah, I mean, I feel like just educating yourself on the team beforehand is like, it's like studying for a test. If you go into a test you haven't studied, I mean, I'm sure we've all been through school. It doesn't really go out too well, but yeah, just preparation.
For Lester, you've seen a lot. You've been through a lot here with first year James and all of that, and now a pandemic. What's your mood as this conference season unfolds? Is it just to, at this point, get into the NCAA tournament, and you need, even if it requires wins like this?
I mean, we definitely want to win out the rest of the season for this conference, but I feel like it kind of just comes into, even today when we kind of build a lead, I feel like our problem is once we build a lead, we kind of struggle keeping that lead. Or if we're up 15, we're supposed to go up 20, then 25, and then 30. It's like we get up 15, then they push back a little bit. We got to learn. I feel like once we learn to get up in the game and kind of just finish it, that's where we're going to be great, and that's where we're going to be ready to be a tournament team, like you said. But I feel like we're starting to get it a little bit more. Today kind of didn't show it that much, but I feel like we were a little shorthanded today with our team, but at the same time, once we learn how to get a lead and keep it, I feel like that's when we'll play at our best, and that's when we'll hoop at our best.
Kind of a follow-up. You seen this team play its best on that run y'all went to last year. You guys have won 3 out of 4, including the big win over Alabama, Wichita, and even tonight. So how close do you think you guys are to kind of maybe hitting that run that you guys kind of did last year?
It's January now. I feel like we're getting close to it, but we're not as close to our potential as I feel like we can see. This team is very deep. I feel like 1 through 15 or 18 on the roster, everybody could contribute to this team. So it's like once everybody just buys in, and like I said, we've been shorthanded the past couple games, even starting with the Tulane game, we were missing guys. Then the Wichita game, we were probably missing different people. Today's game, we were missing a lot of different people. So just getting our full team and everybody on the same page, I feel like it could get scary because this team, we just have a whole bunch of weapons and a lot of guys. It doesn't even have to be the first 5 to start or the 5 to end. I feel like the first 10 to come in, everybody contributes to the game, and that's when we're at our best, when everybody's just sharing the ball and everybody's having fun and smiling. I feel like that's when we kind of just start to dominate teams and really just push away.
We got Jason and then Terry, and that might be all we have.
Lester, for you, just your performance tonight, you did, I think, 3 threes.
Clutch fuck is for needed them shits.
Just talk about how things have been going for you leading up to this game and kind of finding a rhythm.
Oh yeah, I feel like mentally it's kind of been hard on me with being in a little shooting slump, because I feel like with shooting being my best attribute, that's where it kind of goes into other things where it's like, if my shot's not falling, I have to go in and guard the best player and get stops, or I have to go in and make the right read, or go in and rebound and do other things that can keep me out there on the floor. But when my shot's falling, I feel like it kind of helps my overall all-around game, because it kind of gets me a little amped up. It gets me pressuring up a little bit more on defense, wanting to go and grab every rebound, wanting to make the right assist and right pass every single time. But I definitely got more comfortable today, because I feel like just like Josh said, the mental aspect of it, I've been watching a lot of film with coaches and just really just studying my game a little bit more to where the shots do get easier and it's more understanding the game, where if you make a certain cut or if you pop out to a certain way, you know that you're going to get that shot and know your counter reads, to where if they take that away from me, I have to know the counter reads and other things to do to kind of just help me get my shot off or help somebody else get a shot. So I feel like watching film kind of helped a lot, and really just getting in the gym and working on my game kind of helped a little bit too.
Hey, Lester, being a little short-handed, do you think you might be putting a little bit too much pressure on you guys to do more than you need to do because you got so many players out right now?
Oh no, I kind of just look at it as an opportunity for the guys who are playing right now. With the guys who are short-handed, I feel like it kind of gives the other guys who are kind of pushed to the back a little bit, gives them the time to come in and show that they can help contribute to the team in a different way than the person that is out. So it's like, if somebody's out, it's not, oh, I'm coming in to fill his spot to kind of compete with him a little bit. It's just showing what I could bring to the team and help this team win when they do come back. So it's kind of like, I feel like just showing other guys their talents and really showing what they could bring to this team. Like I said, I feel like this roster is ridiculously talented, and if everybody's clicking it on the same page, it could be scary.